Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others?
So everywhere he waves, like, what's your name, soldier? Like Jones.
Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery. Their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes. Their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
So I'm gonna include my audio in this shit. Now people need to know. But yeah, shit was dope. Shit was dope. And I'm telling you, you gonna meet we met some great people, obviously. But no when we go to the military, man, you're gonna meet some good fucking dudes that you'd be like, yo, can't imagine you not being around, dude. Like, to this day, like, I got this group of ours called the Bromigos. Fucking hell. Like, we don't, so there's times we go days without talking, but, like, anytime we, like, start talking, it's like it never fucking happened. Like, the time just was never there. And that's the cool thing about the military, especially, like, when you suffer with people, funny enough, like, it's just like, yo, it's like you create a weird bond. It's just like, it just never breaks, though. So we got friends for a lifetime. Yep. But yeah.
That's dope as fuck, man.
Don't worry, you ain't. Thanks
for sharing that.
We're all in the same boat.
Yeah. No, I get you. But I just think that's you're right though. It's like the niggas that you're gonna be like basically trauma to a certain extent bonds you to a whole nother level.
Like we went through some shit. Blood, sweat, and tears. I know that's cliche as fuck, but that's legit.
Nah, I feel you. That's how I felt when I was like, I mean, I can't compare it to the Marine training, but when I did a Spartan race, I did like one of the hardest ones as my starting race. Like I had never did that shit before, and it was like 13.5 miles and shit. Hauling shit, lifting shit, climbing shit, crawling through shit. And I'm not gonna lie, it was fun for the first 10 miles. And I did that shit with like no training, no hitting the gym, nothing. I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And then when shit went south, I had no water. I was up in the mountains. It was no easier to come down. I was considering just rolling down to my death. And there was just like a group of people with me, and we were just laughing all the way, and they were giving me like mustard packets so I didn't, like, my muscles didn't cramp up, and we kept pushing, and then eventually a storm rolled in where they had to cancel it. So
see you better bell.
But yeah, man, fuck Mother Nature. Not today.
You with it. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it was fun, I'm not gonna lie.
13.5.
Yeah, man. I came in at like, we started at like 10 a.m. Bro, what's crazy is there was people competing for this other, like, it's like the ultimate, I think it's called Ultra, where they do like 35 miles. Basically they do 2 laps of the 13.5 and then some extra with extra obstacle courses. I'm like, what the fuck? And in single player. Yeah, I hear you, man. But like legit. The only thing that saved me was those mustard packets and granola bars.
That's a big yikes. Big fucking yikes.
But it was fun. There was one obstacle course called the Atlas Carry. It was like a 120-pound cement ball. You had to lift from one end to the other and do like 2 laps. And then the Dead Man Carry, which is like a 130-pound sandbag. You gotta carry up like half a mile up this hill and then back down. Like that's the javelin throw.
Yikes.
Yeah. But I don't ever see myself doing it again. I want to actually, like, if I do it again, I want to make sure I complete it.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, big ups to you on that. That's like we had.
Similar to you, I did it on those like random fucking let's do it moments.
You just like,
We
let's
just
go.
signed up
Let's
someday
ride.
and yeah. Yeah, fuck it, let's go.
Shit, there's times where I wish I was like, fuck it, I don't want to do this. Could we not? Because this is dangerous. Like there's this like, if you ever have a chance, look on YouTube and look up the Hilo Dunker. That shit was the biggest no-go for me, but I got through it. And it
Hilo
was stupid.
Dunker?
It was dangerous. Yeah, the Hilo Dunker. Yeah, it's like a simulation of if a helicopter goes down into a water.
Oh nah, yo.
That shit was not fun.
That just puts my 2 biggest fears in the world out there.
Drowning and what else?
Drowning and falling from the sky. Like, what do you mean? What else? Not only are you like, oh shit.
Yo, but look up.
You get hit with the
like, whatever you have to say. Yeah, and then I'm gonna tell you my experience about that. Like once you got knowledge about it, like when I tell you it is way better.
To amuse, but
This shit was
Hold on. Let
hurry.
me watch this shit right now, yo.
You promised Siri you'd train with her.
Hilo Dunker.
This shit,
Go
yeah,
before Bessie
yeah,
forces
HEL.
you
Oh
to
nah.
exercise.
What the fuck? they not fucking around when that shit hits in the water. Your whole
You're
shit
fucking
rotating.
screwed. Yeah, you're fucking screwed, dude.
Oh, they rotate the whole shit. Nah, yo.
See you later.
That
That
fucks
shit
up with
is
like your mental
insane.
orientation of where you at.
Yo, your equilibrium is all fucked up.
Are you up?
You're
Are you
just like,
down?
huh? I mean, once you're like submerged, you get an idea like where you're at and shit. But like initially, all right. Wait, did you finish the video?
Oh no, I'm watching them like they just got submerged.
Okay, but
And
you,
then-
but you
and then
get
they
the
put on,
idea
like,
now that you're
respirators.
there. Now see, now that's where that shit is bullshit. Because when I did it, we did not have those. We were straight up on like, all right, you gonna breathe. And hopefully you
Yo,
hopefully
they caught you like
we
the
did not
swim
have
instructor. Spit
respirators.
the water out. It's got
Spit the
chlorine
water.
in it. Move your foot, boy. Yo, nah.
Put your neck in the water. Put your damn neck in the water.
Kick.
Yo, what was his name?
Oh my god, I forgot what his name is.
Yo, that nigga was too funny, dog.
That nigga was funny as
Oh
hell.
man. But yeah, we did not have respirators. We had blacked out goggles. Like we were all fucked up, dope. Like that shit
wow.
was mean. Like the first time we did it without the blindfolds, but the second time we did it with blindfolds. And like I said, we did not have respirators. Like it was like blacked out goggles.
Got you, so you really can't fucking see shit.
Yo, we were blind as fuck.
So how the fuck are you even
kinda-
supposed to get out? Or like, figure your way out?
They teach you how to do it.
That's fucking crazy, yo.
Gooseberries, of course.
Yeah, man.
Stop
But
thinking
yeah, so
like
I mean,
here's my
I-
story
I-
with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, yo, that's crazy. I guess like they use the blacked out goggles, like say for as a simulation of like say you get knocked down at night and shit, and you can't see nothing. You have no way to like find orientation. Wow, that shit is crazy.
You got it. But all right, so
Got any clues
Here's
that
my
aren't
spiel.
black or white?
so
undergarments.
we had to go through like this little mock test to like see if everybody can swim and tread water and all this other shit. So we had to do like a little obstacle joint before we did that. So you pass that, and then you go
Gold
into the helo
clashes with my
dunker.
complexion.
So,
You should know that.
I get in the helo dunker, right? I made sure my black ass was next to the fucking window, literally right next to me.
running out of
Because I was
juice.
just like, this is some
You might
bullshit.
bring me some more.
I might not ever be in this situation ever, even though
Right.
I could have been twice. But yeah. So I get to this fucking side with that goddamn window, and I'm just like, yep, hit the right freaking arm, boom, stretch out, and it's right there. And good. Remember that all the time. But what I didn't prepare for was the fact that when you get submerged, you don't know which side is going to go first. So I'm just like, yeah, I think I'm on the side where I'm going to be upside down before I get into the water. So I'm just like, all right, I'll have a little bit of fucking a few seconds to calculate how I'm going to fucking take in my breath and when I'm going to do it and all that good shit. Bada, bada,
Yeah,
boom.
maneuver your way out.
Here's,
Yeah.
And here's where I fucked up big time because I was submerged first.
Old witches
So
fast asleep.
I'm rolling back
Sirius
and I'm like,
disappeared somewhere, of
oh
course.
shit. I was like, that wasn't part of the calculations. And I breathed in at the very moment where the water was about to submerge my fucking mouth. So I am breathing on maybe like a good 10
She
seconds
prefers
of air.
practice to theory.
And I had to wait until it was completely
Time to
submerged
wake up,
so I
master.
can start moving because there's
These
motherfuckers
lessons
watching
so
you
boring
under
they
there
put
with
you to sleep
respirators and
too.
you'll be like, no
Damn
motherfucker, you
it.
did it wrong, you do it again.
Taking notes
So I'm
on
just like,
ghouls and owls.
well,
Wanted to rest
this
my
is where
eyes.
I might actually fucking drown.
Making her
It's
slow.
insane because it's part of fucking training.
John
So
of Bruges lacks
I
flair,
freaking-
true, but he's
I
reliable.
held it.
Not like the
And
hogwash they
I
make
wasn't
now.
even counting how many seconds I was under. I
She's
just felt
tackling
it
the
in my
pendulums,
throat where
right?
it was just like, dude, you need to fucking breathe right now.
How many times
So I'm
did
just
I
like,
tell
yo,
you? Don't
hold
train
the
alone. It
fucking
only
breath. When
embeds
I
your
got, yo,
error.
let me tell you, when I
Bring
got
our young
out and
damsel to the
swam
lower
up,
courtyard. She wants to
literally
practice.
straight
She'll get to
movie
practice.
style, dramatics. I was like,
Why the hell not? Whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
I felt
Holy
like how
shit,
you
bro.
lose the freaking
Fine.
your
suppose
freaking
I'm
air
partly to
capacity in
blame.
a video game.
This has
I
to
said,
end
oh my god!
now.
I said, this is
Killing
it.
monsters is not something to be
But
taken
yeah.
lightly.
I,
Siri
that's
must
fucking
fucking
understand
crazy.
one
the
of the
times I
seems to
almost
become wise.
fucking died.
I'll see you, bro.
That's fucking crazy, yo. That is fucking crazy.
This shit was dope. This shit was so
Yo, nah, yo, I would never. Yo, that is crazy. They don't tell you the orientation and they block out your
Now I
goggles.
see why you were so eager to
So you
practice.
basically gotta really feel your way around and make sure you, like in the moment of impact, you gotta take action. There's no like, there can't be
yeah,
hesitation.
you literally. Like, it was a real thing, dog. Oh my god. But the second time around, funny enough, when I was blindfolded, I did it way better, only because I knew where I was at the first time.
The circus.
Yeah.
Even under like, I guess a sort of a panic. I wasn't really panicking, but in my head, I was just like, "Yo, you're about to fucking drown, dude. This is it."
Right.
But yeah, the second time around, I was like, "All right,
Get
I'm
down.
And then I breathed it at the right time, and then as
What
soon
do
as
you
that shit
think?
submerged, I was just like, zoop, hit the dip button, and I managed to get out.
dip
Hey,
button.
okay.
Take off the
Yeah,
blindfold.
Nice.
Dip button. Yeah, that shit was funny. That
You've
shit
got
was
work
really
to do.
funny.
Your reflexes are still slow.
That's
And,
crazy as fuck, though.
There was another
Think
time
drowners
where
or
I got
striggers will go easy
flashbang.
on you
That was
because
pretty
you
funny
haven't
too.
undergone the
You
mutations.
got flashbang?
Though in your
Yeah,
shoes, I'd fear Vesemir
But
more
was
than
it like
his
part of the
trigger.
training, or was it like
Disobeying his
accidental?
instructions.
No, that was a
Unwise.
fuck up. But one of my
Oh,
boys that I
yes.
talked to today,
That book was
fucking
horribly
Greg
dull.
Whitaker.
I know.
That fucking dude.
And you
I
know
think
that's
he
no
had it out
excuse.
for like I think a gunnery
I'm
sergeant that was
sorry.
overlooking our training.
Won't happen again.
And this is when we were doing like the CQC shit in like houses. We call it kill houses. And
Yeah.
when we were doing that,
Sorry's not good enough.
I was the
You're
front
gonna
man.
read ghouls and
he was my
alghouls in its
back,
entirety.
like he was my secondary.
Appendices included.
So
No, please.
he was the one
I'd rather
that
clean
needs
the
to like
stables.
open
End
the
of
door
discussion.
or throw in the flash
Come on.
and all that good
We'll
shit.
practice
And
with
I'm
the
sitting
others
there
down
ready,
below.
like we're about to
Shall
post
we
up,
run the
we're about to
walls?
bust into this house.
Yeah.
And this fucking dude throws the
Of course.
flashbang like
Is a
at
Witcher
the
school or an elven
freaking
bathhouse?
outer threshold of the door, so it lands right under me.
Maybe if you fall.
So
Oh,
all I
shit.
could say to myself was like, fuck, here we go. so that's my thing about like I told you, like there's certain things where you're just like you'd freak out, and I'm just like, well, it can't get any worse.
I tell you about your mouth.
I'm just like,
Whatever
all right, fuck it,
steps.
here we go. So I took a whole flashbang to the fucking face, and
Siri, cut
funny
it out.
enough, like I wasn't blinded or disoriented, but my nuts felt fucking weird, and that was not fun. I was like, whoa.
Your nuts felt weird.
It felt like somebody was juggling my testes, dude.
Yeah. Yo, that's so fucking.
I said,
That's wild.
I said, help me! I need to go to the doctor. Yo, I'm like, I am done. I'm like,
Yo,
yo,
nah,
that shit
bro.
was fucking crazy. Yeah, he can attest to that if y'all ever meet him. Like that shit is too funny. Oh,
That's
my
great.
God.
So it was just you and him in the kill house?
No, it was me, yeah, our whole squad actually. Yeah.
Oh wow.
It was too fucking
That's
funny.
nice.
It was hilarious. I couldn't help but laugh. Like yo.
Holy shit.
There's certain things like when I was in the military, like you can't take life too seriously because your life expectancy just went down like a motherfucker, dude. You better enjoy it.
Yeah.
To the extent that you
Yeah, I
can.
get you.
So once I got flashbang, and I was just like, damn, that is insane. But it's really fucking funny, especially how I put it. Like it's mostly how I
Yeah.
put my stories.
Anything to
It sounds
say for
funny,
yourself?
but in reality, it's just like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why did this happen to
I'm
me?
very sorry.
Yo, for real. And it's
Young blood
crazy because
craves
in that
action, I
moment, like
understand that.
in a
But when
situation,
you
like
fight
if
a
that
beast,
was like the real
knowledge
situation or
counts as
whatever,
much as
not
your
just
silver
training.
sword.
Oh,
At
I
It
the
could
very
cost you
least,
your life.
you want to
Yeah,
be
it
able to
could
tell
cost
a
you your
ghoul
life.
from an
Shit.
owl ghoul.
By
But
law,
nah, I
get
still
what
went
you
through
mean.
that shit.
Panthera
Fucking flying
tigress
colors,
that
dog.
Zeracania
I was just like,
dwells,
alright, I got
and by
flashbang.
the
Let's do
sticky
this shit.
paleness of its
Hit
visage.
all the freaking hallways and the doorways and the rooms and all that good
did
shit, stairways.
chapter.
Did our shit?
Still,
And I
you
was
should
like,
have
alright,
asked
my nuts
if-
feel weird. Can we
You
start doing
were
this real quick?
asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Shit was too funny, man. But like I said, man, it's the fun that I never want to have
Don't
again.
try to weasel your way out of this.
Yeah, I get
A
you.
witcher must know how to
There's some
trick
good
his
memories,
opponents.
but it's just literally
You
like,
said
yo,
so yourself.
you went through a fucking lot.
My
Shit
there.
hurts.
For real.
But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir.
I'm surprised,
got it?
like-
That's playing with fire.
Well, I'm surprised.
You surprised I'm not
like,
going
Fine,
crazy?
we've talked enough.
yeah, man.
Geralt, you're
I mean,
with me.
I don't know if I don't, that's
Siri
another
with
thing
it.
I always wonder. Like, yo, how exactly would it change
Stop
me?
groaning.
Would
Grab
it
a
have changed
sword.
me like for the better or for the worse? Like, I guess I'll never know. Like until I
Honestly,
actually like do
Should we
do
start by
shit.
reviewing the
Yeah,
fundamentals? or
it's
go
one of
right
it's
to free
literally
training?
like I said, like it would be like Chris, you, Julian. Like if you have like a very strong mindset about certain things, like it's gonna be pretty fine. You'll be okay. Especially when you like
Should
get a
work on
dose
the
of boot
basics.
camp and you're just like,
Even
okay,
skilled
because they're
masters
there
need
to
to hone
stress
the
you the fuck out.
fundamentals.
That's their main
And Ciri's
purpose
barely
because
a novice.
it's
Right.
going to be way more stressful during your whole military career. So there's
Right.
going to be certain things where you grow accustomed to, and you're just like, yeah, well, fuck it, whatever it is, what it is. Even though I hate that saying so much, but yeah,
Why? Because it never
So-
actually is what it is.
yeah, because it's just like, yo, things could be fucking different, but it's bullshit. So I don't know what you talk about. It is what it is. When I
Yeah.
use it, it's just like, it's so fucking dumb because things couldn't change, but they're not gonna change. So it is what it is. So
Quick shots. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
Valid.
but nah, yeah, like I will say when I got out of boot camp, I was kind of robotic to be honest. I was still in like the fucking boot camp marine mode, But like after like 2 weeks or whatnot, like I started to like feel normal and whatnot. I was like laughing at shit because like my dad said like I went on for like 2 weeks, not 2 weeks, maybe like a week without like being so like responsive to like certain things like emotionally and whatnot. He's just like I was like blank faced robot all the time. But then eventually I just grew back into what I was and then some. So yeah. It's not too bad. You just gotta have good mental fortitude and you'll be okay. And don't take yourself seriously or anything else there. Except for when you actually have to.
Yeah.
And we literally make everything a joke. Like, it could be the darkest fucking shit in the world. Like, we get pretty dark. It gets insane.
I can only imagine with half of the shit you gotta put up with.
Yeah.
Like if you don't, it'll break you. If you don't make it a joke and you can't laugh about it,
Yeah, we joke about a lot of shit.
Bring the day to a
A
close.
lot
We'll
of
go
shit.
over a few
Alright, this is the last
weeks.
one I'm gonna give you. Like, when I was in Iraq, like, anytime, like, we would get hit with, like, indirect fire, like, mortars and whatnot, there would be a sound alarm that would go off. Like, pretty loud. It's
Sometimes
like,
called the witch's she-wolf. Now
incoming.
watch carefully to see why.
So, fast forward like 4 months into this fucking deployment, and then we heard that one day. We just said, "Yo, fuck it. We're staying in our beds. If it hit us, it hit us. Like, if our time comes, that's it." Motherfuckers are tired.
Might be aflame by now.
Tired.
yeah, niggas
I was
really
just like,
stood in.
fuck it, yo. We just said, yo, we will stay in this fucking little hut, and if that shit hit us, yo, that shit hit us. Because what we go into is like the cinder block type fort shit. Even if the mortars hit that, we're still gonna get fucked. So we just like, yo, let's just stay
I
inside.
hate this feeling.
Even though like our command did not like that shit at all. It was just like, yo,
Mexican really
let's just, if it hit us, dog. I'm trying to dream about some good shit. Goodbye.
heard it now.
Yo, that's fucking real.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, just gotta
Hey, this Siri couldn't move
joke
if I
where you
wanted
can joke, especially where it applies, which would be probably 90% all of the time.
Don't worry, Siri.
Keep yourself
Quinn
sane.
will dampen the blow.
Yeah, that's pretty dope, man.
Oh, yeah. And that's me. It's the Black
Look at the
G.
Black Jones. Yep.
Yeah. Yo, you
Thank
ever
you,
heard
ladies and gentlemen, for listening in. Nah, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to our interview with Black Jones.
That's me. But I'm in danger. You ever heard of this dude named? That shit kills me.
Fine.
But you ever heard of this
Continue
dude?
training
I don't know if he started on YouTube or not, but David Dobrik.
Yeah.
Man, that's the shit I want to do. Yo, I swear, like, just get
Bruh.
all my friends together and just get rich from just doing stupid fucking blogs. This dude don't do jack shit.
Yo, he
don't
really
do
don't.
shit but
And
make
his snippets
fucking
are
vlogs
mad
and
quick.
hang out. And it's 4 minutes. And I'm like, yo, this dude literally makes a video every like 4 or 5 days. And this motherfucker has generated money. And I'm like, how?
Yo,
I'm like, yo,
Like-
let's just all get this big ass fucking mansion and fucking chill and make all these stupid fucking videos and just get a wild card. That's what we do. We need somebody that'll just damn near do anything.
true.
But
I
yeah,
feel like
that's the
that'll
type
be
of shit.
anybody with the right incentive.
For real. That would be the fucking. That would be the dream right there. Get all the homies together and just do stupid shit. Just hang out until we're like fucking 50. Like that dude Jason Nash. I know he's like fucking, he's probably close to 50 or 50 something.
Oh, he's like part of David Dobrik's like squad.
Yeah,
Posse.
yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, oh, this dude is old as fuck, and he's like chilling with 22-year-olds and all this good shit. That's funny. And he's making money
Yeah,
off
really.
of it too. Motherfucking
Yep.
dude buys cars every other fucking month for his friends and shit, throwing $1,000
Yo,
challenges
for
with,
real,
like, rock,
he
paper,
got
scissors
this
and
dude
shit.
He got this dude his dream car. It was like some BMW 325i, I think it was. No, it was an M3. It was an M3.
And
it
he
was
got
just
one
like
of his friends a Tesla.
Yeah, man, it's fucking ridiculous. Oh, he was like, oh yeah, sponsored by Squarespace. Like what?
Yeah, fucking SeatGeek. That's the one. That's the main
Yo,
one.
that too.
And I'm like, man, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Yo, I got heartburn like a motherfucker. Oh my god. Help! Oh man,
I long-awaited this. White Wolf.
I swear, when my sister's not here, I don't be knowing what to do. I just be doing dumb shit.
What the fuck? What the fuck? This getting crazy.
Give me one. Oh, bruh, I know that game is amazing. Critically acclaimed since like forever.
Yeah, it was on $20, so I was like, I bought it one day and I just never played it.
Oh wow.
You all right?
I'm playing with Mirage Prime
Had a nightmare.
since I maxed out Saren already. I like Mirage. She can
to
like
explain.
multiply or like replicate herself. I gotta find a way to increase that ability to do it like multiple times, make multiple copies like how Stove does.
Started in the guest room at Caremore.
Having like 8 niggas
Relaxing in the
shooting
tub
guns.
next to me.
Tris?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed.
Alright. In other news, yo, where Bianca at?
In the
That's her name,
dream,
right?
I went and found Ciri.
Oh yeah, Super
And we
1E.
trained.
Those were the days.
Oh, Supreme.
Sleep.
Little she-devil.
Supreme One.
I've
Yeah.
trained
Supreme
kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her
She
character.
a funny one.
Yeah. She's a
Didn't end
fun.
well, did it?
I've been meaning to ask her about that fucking bus bitch, as you call
Wild
her.
hunter protect Ciri.
The
I
bus
couldn't move.
bitch.
You were
Stood
so
there like a stone.
malicious with that. You was like, bus
Yo, I was
bitch. I
like,
was
yeah,
like, oh my
'cause,
god.
yo, not even that.
It
It's
was
like,
just
first
a
off, you
dream.
driving a bus, and homegirl says she liked you, or she found you attractive, whatever. And then
That's
he
the
over here
problem.
talking about you gotta
There
send
was
me
more
pics so I could see if I
In the
approve it.
past, when Ciri
Like
had
really,
been
nigga?
Yikes.
You out here,
She's
you
in danger.
driving a bus all day. How
We
many girls
taught her how
trying to
to
pick you up
defend
while you
herself
driving
from
the bus?
enemies,
Let's be real.
wraiths included.
Let me get a body pic. Ah, he's
Yeah,
trying
like
to fucking
what? Like
Moly
who
moly.
the right?
Be done
What the
soon.
fuck is this nigga
Time
talking
to
about?
go.
I ain't get a good look at
Talking
your
about-
ass.
Right, like
Wait.
nigga, you know exactly. That was
Show me
probably
the
the
letter
only
from
girl who
Yennefer.
spoke to you all day.
I've overlooked some hint.
Aside from somebody who was like, I ain't got
Didn't
chance
overlook
with the man.
anything.
Like,
We were meant
miss
to
me
meet
with
at
that.
That's
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Meanwhile, one army
I
or
don't
another
know.
burned
I
the
just
village
felt
to the
like
ground.
I just felt like
All we
that
can
nigga
do is
was
follow
being
our
extra.
trail, so
No
Stop
reason.
talking
Yo,
for
for
a minute
real.
and give me the letter.
And for what? I'll tell you this
That-
right now.
It does
She
smell
came up
of
to me
lilac
at
and
my job and
gooseberry.
was just like, yo, what's good?
How
I'd
could
be
I
like,
read it,
yo,
not sniff it.
what's good?
We must
Right.
meet.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like,
where are we going?
Willoughby near
Exactly.
Vizima.
Because you're like, oh, yo, you know, all of a
Nothing else
sudden,
to guide
boom.
us there.
But this dude
What's
made it
this
seem like it was a
most-
regular, everyday
I still
occurrence.
have the
Oh,
unicorn.
nah, because, you know,
you gotta send
all
me a
these
body
girls
pic.
be lining up to pay their fare and then give me their
Stuffed
number
unicorn.
afterwards.
Used
Because
it
of my
once or
eyes.
twice.
Because she said he got nice eyes or some shit, I think it was.
Situations.
Fuck all that shit.
Yeah,
The
these
things
niggas with these
young
green
folk
eyes,
get up
man.
to
You
these
know,
days.
fucking,
Back on
be
top.
fucking up.
Look, how far behind Yennefer.
2 or 3 days. Trail's
man.
fresh.
Fucked
It
it up.
looks like it leads towards the main road.
Heard I can make 2
Be
clones. man.
muddled there.
Two clones. What else we got?
Wait, hear that?
I smell it. Ghouls.
Shit, man.
In that A-brick lit.
Oh, nah, yeah, I got it. Just kidding me.
Not good.
Yeah, I feel like I take a break from it too.
So I go out,
It's like,
raid over Sekiro. Actually, this playthrough I can do pretty good. I'm beating bosses in like either my first try or second try. So maybe like 2 bosses where I got that through. What happened?
oh, Witcher.
The Witcher is fire.
Of course.
I can't wait for the series.
Armies pass, necrophages follow.
Do you think
Let's
they're
go
coming out with a
before any
sequel
more
for
show
the,
up.
so, like a 4th?
Oh, nah. They're coming out with this Henry Cavill as...
Oh, they're coming out with a movie, you said.
Nah, a series. TV show.
Oh, shit.
Netflix original.
Word. I hope it's
Ever tell
I
you
hope
about
it
this
stays true
sorcerer
to
I
the.
knew? Couldn't stop talking about how
I mean,
useful they are.
all I
it's
know
on
is
Netflix,
that-
I'm sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be before, I think, the first Witcher game.
I just don't want to. I
Because
don't
you
want
can
it to
brew
end up like
potions from
fucking
their
Dragon Ball.
No,
Dragon Ball
because by
Evolution.
eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
That shit hurt not.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upsetting
Fucking
too.
fire
His theory
Kamehameha.
collapsed.
Hurt my
Fire.
heart. That might as well have been on the fucking Hadouken.
Man, I feel like it should have just been a cringe compilation video.
War is not exactly
Let's see how many
going our
terrible
way.
one-liners
We
we
have
fucking
a sign.
spit.
The northern realm.
Rather
You see
than
that
just can't
video
fucking
where
take
he's
it
fighting
no more.
those bullies
Temeria
at...
and Edirne are no
Yeah,
more.
you seen that video where he's
Radovit's
fighting those
pledged to
bullies at
restore
the
the old
fucking
borders.
mansion party or Chi-Chi's party or whoever's fucking
Believe that.
and he
Gotta
kept
believe
fucking
something.
sliding his head over
Keeps
the
us
fucking
going.
car. Yo, they just kept re-rolling that for everything, and I was dying. I'm gonna try to look. I'm gonna send it to you if I find it. That shit was so fucking dumb. Yeah. Oh my God,
Yeah, that's
incredible.
Take it
Evolution.
easy.
like I know they're coming out with a Cowboy Bebop.
We going?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be something.
Yeah.
Help me!
I mean, I like the actors they chose. I just hope it. I don't know. I just don't want it to be rushed because Bebop was a production. I'm a huge fan of like the creator stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. He's the same dude that did Samurai Champloo and like was on the slope. Space
was my
Dandy.
shite. That intro was fire.
Oh yeah.
Battle cry. Yeah, I sent you the that video.
Has it gone? Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck. Hungry. What time is it? Damn, it's about to be 3. I need to hit the hey.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly. The griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
This nigga slid on his head, yo. On his whole scalp.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
Nah, yeah.
And they call witches hot.
If you watch
enough
the
that they
regular
made
Say they
it
won't
over
lift a
white.
finger without pay.
They also
Oh,
say
yeah,
mice are born of rotting straw.
Whitewash and all that good shit.
Back to the trail.
Like I said,
Goddamn
I mean, they
Remain
made Scarlett
loyal
Johansson
and
the Ghost in the Shell chick.
You seek someone.
Yeah. Fucking Makoto.
I was
He
like,
did the
okay.
boomerang
Make you mind.
version where he
Long black
slid
hair.
back.
Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travellers. Perhaps you'll learn
Yikes.
something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea.
That's called fucking
Especially since
basketball.
that wound needs cleaning.
beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
I need a girl to act, I need a girl to be my way. I need a girl to
Come on.
The classic, yeah.
That's the jam. Yeah, there you go, Chris.
So, a griffin this close to the village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest of the mountains.
Big holy bear.
Here, near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood,
Baby, put
burnt
some
flesh.
fucking this chick at the
Monsters crazy
station.
sometimes.
And too, we need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn it.
I did tonight. I'm run.
Slow. Whoa.
Yo,
Run, Roach.
nice bye. It's my birthday. Tell me happy birthday. It's my birthday. Tell me happy birthday.
Take that down.
Oh, shit. Sucks sometimes,
That
man.
is a coat of arms. The
Sometimes.
Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang
A lot
there.
of the time.
All the time.
This ain't
Pretty
Temerian.
much. Nah, cause I was having like major issues with my fucking taxes and shit. Like I was trying to figure out the AGI and all that good shit. Then the pin that I made and all that. And I'm like, yo, wow. Shit is bullshit. And I literally filled out my tax return like an hour ago because I finally got my transcript. And I was trying to get my transcript online, and that shit was a challenge and a half, and I thought that was like the only way to get a transcript. And then they had like a different address and all that on file and whatnot. And I'm like, bitch, like, oh my god. And there's a lot of IRS employees that are fucking, I swear to God. They try to rush your ass off the phone and all that good shit. I was upset. But, because I used to, I was doing my taxes on my own, like once I got in.
No need.
Yeah.
We're used to it.
Once I got out. Everything changed from the Fire Nation tax.
Armies to
So
pass
yeah.
through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Ridiculous.
Already
But
had
no,
the pleasure.
now I did the e-file, I got my
Kingsman
AGI,
Brown.
I'm gonna get my return, and I'm gonna be
How is he?
a happy motherfucking
Alive.
camper.
Sends his regards.
Word.
Master witches.
Yeah.
Food and drink on the house.
Oh yeah, and I'll be able to
What can
spot
I
you
get
that money that you lend me too.
Don't sweat it, bro.
Don't tell me that. I ain't no
Looking for a
bitch.
woman.
Nah, I ain't sucking no dick.
I ain't sucking no dick. Oh man.
Yeah.
Y'all know how that started, like when I started doing that, right?
Yeah, yo, Julian.
Yeah, Chinese Crystal.
This is in black and white.
Oh, I got you, Josh. Oh, I'm like, whoa,
I was
ain't
never
sucking
there.
no
I
dick.
only ever heard the story through hearsay. I wasn't there when it happened.
Oh,
But
I've not
man.
seen
ever
nor
since Julian
smelt
told
such
the
a
story
lady.
in the party, that shit
I
is
remember.
it's like a staple. You know what I'm
Especially hard
saying?
to
You can't,
forget this
Yeah.
you can't not know the story.
Plenty of travellers
You're like
about,
Josh
though.
Jones.
Folk from all
I
over.
suck no dick.
Might be worth your while
That's
to
what
watch.
my
Should have been
Put that on
your
my
quote,
fucking
yo.
tombstone.
Oh,
Oh, am I singing your quote? I ain't sucking no dick.
no dick.
Pretty
It
big.
has to be a senior audio quote
Nations
because
on the
everything's
move.
better.
Never sucked.
To this day,
Others
he has
get
never
out of
sucked a
the
dick.
armies.
He's living true.
War's been good for your trade.
You're damn right. Yo, that's fucking.
Times like these, you never know what
It
tomorrow will
never touched
bring.
his orifice.
Is there a contract on that griffin?
Get that fucking phallus away from me.
Used to be. Seems a beast had built a nest nearby. The alderman would start a
Oh,
collection, or
shit.
go to the lord for
That
help.
is some real
Now the
shit,
alderman
yo.
don't use the privy without asking the black one's permission first. And
Yeah, man, you
seems
should
to
go for it, man. Telling you, yo, quality content.
Shame. We might
I
have
need
done
some
some
Even if it's just like some shit where you see some wild shit and you just like rant for 2 minutes,
Show me what you got.
I'm sure you'll
It
get
really can be
I'm
about
sure you'll
almost
get a
anything.
yo dead ass. You could just put some random ass gameplay in the background.
For real.
Just like a couple edits.
It's honestly, it needs to be something that's trending, and then hopefully people will be like, all right, I'm gonna watch this. This he's animated and he black on.
And he said some real shit.
And his last name Jones, so he's honest, and he's black, so that's a fact. Honest times 2.
2 times honesty, 13 times slave damage.
Oh,
Thanks.
Yo, I was playing the fucking I was playing the Blaze game, that the Skyrim mobile game and shit, the Elder Scroll one, and I was just like, yo, that shit would be wild, because they actually you can't be a red guard in
bandage that up, please.
In regular Skyrim for some weird reason. Like they won't let you pick the red guards, which is like just remember the African American race
not draw
in the game or whatever. Wow. But you can on the mobile app, right?
What are you talking about? The Skyrim game? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You could be a red guard on Skyrim.
Like I remember, you could, because I remember they allowed you to be Khajiit. They allow you to be the reptile one. They allowed for Imperials, Nords, Elves.
Red guards there. I only choose red guard because they're the black people.
Right. Okay, then I don't know why I never seen it. Well, maybe I just didn't see it, or I never scrolled that.
They have extra attack. They have extra damage when it comes to heavy weapons, and they
it's
have
like poison resistance, right?
Poison resistance. In other games, they're resistant to fire. They have fire resistance. I think you got fire resistance too. Yeah, no, I only choose red guard. I never played with anybody else.
That's crazy.
Yeah, nah. Red guard, their islands sunk to war, so they have nowhere really to live. Sounds like Blackfoot. I ain't gonna say no.
Yeah, man. Like.
I'm looking for someone.
They won't let you be black people in video games.
Out of my face.
Yo, for real, I feel like there's such a huge, like, not even that, there's a lack of, like, black protagonists in video games, too.
Yeah. And memorable ones at that.
Yeah. And even then, it's just like when you go to the character builder screen, what do they give you? Default white guy.
Seen her?
That's a good game attack. Default white guy.
Default white guy.
Galloping so fast, she knocked
Rabbitmore into it. Fucking,
which way did
she go?
Say?
Oh, Black Desert. Black Desert is coming to, it's on the Game Pass, or it's coming to the Game Pass.
Could have gone anywhere.
It's like
for
an
real?
MMO.
And I bought that
Yeah.
shit? Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
And I'll take your tongue
It's
if you
coming
don't
to the
shut
Game
up.
Pass, or it's already on it in May. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry you had to hear about it this way, bro.
I had to get it for this fucking broad too. She wanted it so bad.
Wanna win so bad? Wanna win so bad?
What's up?
No, so what, you said she wanted. What did she want bad?
She wanted Black Desert.
Yeah, she wanted Black Desert. Yeah, I was like, alright, fuck it. She asked me. Yeah, we Xbox share, so. If I get it, she gets it.
So if you buy the like the deluxe edition, it doesn't move over to accounts. It's only stuck on one account.
Yeah, no, you only get the benefit.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Nigel had to buy both of them, so he spent $120. I spent $120.
Okay, yeah.
Like recently, they added Wolfenstein 2, Resident Evil 5,
and they also
Prey.
had on Black Desert. They also applied all the they put the other characters because it wasn't up to date with the PC version, so they updated.
Not at all.
Yeah, and now they're like had the new characters to train on them. So I mean, if you ever play, let me know. I'm only at level 25, but.
The sun before you comprehend these.
Okay, yeah. I started a brawler. Like.
Got him.
Oh, you got it.
Why not?
Yeah,
Albert Geert, assistant professor in contemporary history at Oxford
It's downloaded too.
Geralt of Rivia.
I
Witcher.
got a Black Knight. Nigel has the ninja.
I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in
Oh,
black
the
and
ninjas
white.
unlocked now.
Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike
Oh,
the
I know who I'm
pirates,
building.
I know
Stealth
the
character
villain
all the
of
way.
war is
Samurai
pure
too.
poppycock.
Everybody's on there now. Yeah, everybody.
Oh, now.
Hold on, let me just see when it drops to Game
Horsewoman
Pass.
of War. What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A
Yeah.
beautiful phantom rides the field.
They gonna do that?
Yeah, I was looking at the list recently, so because I was debating, signing up for it.
Armies follow her, and all who cross
Yeah,
her
get
path.
that Game Pass only $1 for your
because
first
They're
3
gonna
months.
they're gonna implement it to be a pass. I don't know if they did it already, but it's gonna be a pass where you can get Xbox Gold and the Game Pass together, and it's $15, and it comes with both. Whereas you don't have to buy the separate ones
It's pretty
anymore.
dope.
Yeah, I see they're gonna add it on May 9th. On May 9th, the service will add the resource management sim, Surviving Mars, and Tacoma, the sci-fi narrative adventure game from the makers of Gone Home,
No,
along with
facts,
MMORPG
not
Black
fairy
Desert
tale.
and the strategy RPG for the King. Yeah, you'll get.
Yeah, I
yeah,
think it's
they're
on
gonna
it
do
right
this.
now
To find a scholar.
because I'm on my Game Pass right now,
Quite the opposite.
and for it,
Jason,
and it's saying
I'm
for
headed
my
for the
games
front.
to continue
Tired of
playing
life.
for
I seek
Vampire
knowledge, which I
and
value
Black
more than
Desert.
life
So
itself.
yeah, I think it's already
I've
on
a
Game
thirst,
Pass right
no
now.
dusty old
Well,
tomes
if everybody
can't
downloads it, I'll
I
play.
wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my
I'm
own
mad.
eyes,
Boom,
understand,
boom,
Yeah, I'm
bop.
down.
I'm about to
record
just.
it all in my
Well, not right now,
my
just
magnum
sometimes, but-
opus.
No, yeah, I get you. I'm gonna just queue it up so I have it downloaded.
Interesting. We
Queue it
need
up so
somebody
he
to
has it
describe
downloaded.
war,
Queue it up so
what it's
he has it
really
downloaded.
like.
Yeah, I'm doing that
Not
Wildlands
colorful
right now.
banners and generals
I wanna
making
play with
moving
the Punisher.
speeches, but rape,
That sounds weird.
violence, and thoughtless
I
cruelty.
redact that.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course.
Yo,
Trinkets on
why
the
the fuck
garment
is
of
my
confidence
chest
one might say.
burning? Help me, Jesus, why?
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
Yo, I might download Fable.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope.
Fable was my favorite game when I was a kid. That's funny.
Nilfgaard on one bank,
Which
Redania on
one?
the other.
The first one?
Drooling over the
The
city
very
like
first
dogs
one,
over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
I was so advanced.
We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we
Yeah, I
know how
like
to
I
fight
like
for
the
it.
Fable's like magic system.
Scholars
How you can like
especially.
change the AOE or like the
The
direction of the
sword is
attack.
not the only weapon.
Yeah.
Do
Just
not
by
forget,
moving the other
architects from
stick.
our academy designed the city walls. Walls no
Towards the
war
enemy
machine
for
has ever
direct
crumbled.
and like I
Or
guess
just like let
idle.
it.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
So long.
A moment,
And then it'll be the AoE.
you strike me as a man of the
Yeah,
world.
boy. And Jade
Are you
Empire.
familiar with
Jade
Gwent?
Empire was my shit
No,
too.
and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite
I
simple.
think
Come
one
on.
of my favorite RPGs is easily Kingdom of Valinor. Valinor.
Splendid. Here's how it
Oh, that was dope. I like the combat system for that.
Yeah, and then like the weapon system too, like the Feyblades and the Chakrams.
Chakrams.
You start hurl them shits like Xena. Mhm.
Is Gwent on the phone?
It's who?
Oh no, it's a game that I'm trying to see if it's on the phone called Gwent. It's a card game on the Witcher. The card game.
Oh yeah, The Witcher. Let me see here.
This is a
I
card
don't
game.
see Black Desert as added on yet.
That's
On my
weird that we
list.
see to continue playing on my Xbox Game Pass. Alright. It was
Probably
Rob.
because you already own the game.
Probably.
Damn, yo, I wanna play fucking Deus Ex Mankind Divided.
Isn't
That
on
shit
the
was
Game Pass?
fire.
It's on the Game Pass, yeah. But the thing is, it's
Get
just
it.
like